7-8-9 due up for the catch here in the top of the second inning. We're in Concordia University. I'm Chris Cadeau alongside Billy Lopez. Catch added one in the top frame of the first, but the Riptide storm back added two. Catch looking to continue the offense here as Omar Ortiz steps to the dish. First pitch delivery by Shenfield. Up in the strike zone for a ball. Shenfield labored in the first inning, 25 pitches. 1-0, big swing and a miss as Ortiz is fooled by that slider as it darts out of zone. Shenfield evens up the count at 1-1.
Swing and a miss is not something new with Omar Ortiz. Leads the catch with 31 strikeouts and only has 3 walks. That 1-1 is drilled into the gap in the right center. Long run for the outfielders. It's going to bounce on one hop off the wall. Rounding first and heading for second, Omar Ortiz. So in the top half of the first and the second inning, the catch's leadoff hitters have doubled. Omar Ortiz picks up his 9th double of the season right there. Like I said during BP, the ball was flying off the bats of everyone. Really carrying well. It's kind of a warm day out here. The wind's blowing out towards right field, and that's exactly where he hit it in right center field. Joey Parente, the right fielder, as he trailed over to right center, right off of the S in the baseball that's written in for Concordia baseball on that right field line. Kind of stomped into the fence. It looked like he may have hobbled away from that as he kind of jumped up to catch it as the first pitch delivery to Toby Johnson misses low and away. Toby comes into today batting .297. Second baseman very steadily has kept that average between .265 and .270, and that one's rocket ship to right. Loud crack, way back, and gone! A home run for Toby Johnson, and the catch regained the lead here in the top of the second. Absolute bomb by Toby Johnson, my player of the game. I was going to tell you why I chose him. The ball was flying off of his bat. He hit about 4 of them during BP that I had to go get because balls are expensive. And so I went and trailed him. And I said, you know what? He's going to hit a home run today. Couldn't get it in during his at-bat as he went yard on the second pitch he saw from Shenfield. 2-run shot for Toby Johnson, his second of the year. It's going to bring up Nate Bakota, the number 9 hitter for the catch, to follow up that. Bakota shows bunt, pulls back, comes in low and inside for a ball. Bakota batting .211 on the year. Looking to heat up here in the second half. That one swung on and should be an easy fly ball to David Miranda in left, and it is. As Miranda camps under it, and that's the first out of the top of the second.
That's going to bring up the top of the lineup. Already 2 runs across here at the top of the second. It's been a ping-pong match for the first 3 half innings. Catcher on top.
It's going to bring up Evan Sandman. Sandman 1 for 1 today as he doubled to lead off this game. Catch leading 3-2 now after the home run 2 batters ago as Shenfield pumps a strike low and inside to start off Sandman 0-1. Sandman scored the first run of the game for the catch as well. And the 0-1 is hit to the left side. It's picked up by Logan Paulson as it was a little nubber that came down. He fires over to first, gets Sandman, and there's now 2 away here in the top of the second.
Yeah, and good for Shenfield. You always want to see how a pitcher comes back after surrendering a long home run. He's been solid. Got Nate Bakota to fly out, and then a little chopper to the third baseman, Polshin.
Brings up Anthony Seminares, who's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Shenfield picks up right where he left off at the last at-bat against Mr. Seminares with a strike on the outside corner. Seminaires trying to pick up a 2-out hit with the catch leading 3-2. That one swung on and driven into left. Going to be a long run for David Miranda. He's not going to get to it. He's going to pick it up on 2 hops right on the left field line. And standing up, coming into second, is Anthony Seminares. 2-out double, catch up a runner in scoring position again here in the top of the second.
So the Cats showing off extra base power, 3 doubles and a home run. And have a 3-2 lead. Here's Dukoff looking to add to it.
That's not what you want to do when you're about to get into playoff season. Riptide's magic number 7.
Brings up JD.
Combination of Arroyo Seco losses and Riptide wins.
JD reached on an error, and his first at-bat was stranded at third, though. First pitch delivery to Dukoff, misses the outside corner.
Just outside, it fell outside. 1-0. Waiting on deck, Steven Garrett. Garrett struck out his last time up. Dukoff got on via single, stole a base, and reached third after the error by Andrews.
Going back to that outside corner is Shenfield. He finds it. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dukoff.
Both teams are pretty much mirroring each other right now in terms of what's been going on.
So 6 batters sent to the plate here in the top of the second.
Men on base.
1-1 count, 2 outs, catch leading by a score of 3-2. That one swung up, and it's going to be a lazy fly ball to the right side. Coming in is the first baseman, Polchen, calls everyone off, makes the catch running in onto the infield grass just in front of the second baseman, Paul Gomez. And the catcher retired here in the top of the second, but not before the 2-run jack by Toby Johnson gives the catch the lead again. 3-2 SoCal Catch. We go to the middle of 2 here at Concordia University. You're watching the home of SoCal Catch Baseball, stretchinternet.com. As we prepare for first pitch, the left fielder Grant Robbins in the leadoff hole for the SoCal Catch, going to try and get these bats going. In the last 2 games against the Barons, the Catch have total amassed just 18 hits. And then when you look at what they did in the game against the Saints, they had 16 hits. So that kind of tells you how the bats have been going. But to take nothing away from the Barons, it's the first pitch offering by Solomon Bates to start this game is fouled off by Grant Robbins. First pitch at 1:03. SoCal Catch come into today with their black uniform tops on dark gray bottoms. And the Barons are in their white on white Dodger colors with blue as Robbins pops up the second pitch of the game right into the middle infield. Coming down on it is the shortstop Bruce Martin, and there's 1 up, 1 away.
And with 1 out, that'll give us time to go through the defensive alignments. In left field, for the Barons, we have Trevor Eder. In center field, Denzel Chapman. Right field, Jonah Hargroves playing third base. Randy Rubio playing shortstop, Bruce Martin. Second base, Javier Garcia. Playing first base today, Eric Whitfield. Behind the plate, Garrett Ouellette. And on the mound, again, Solomon Bates.
So incepts Toby Johnson, 287 on the year. For the left-handed hitting second baseman for the Catch. Takes a ball the first pitch, and now strike comes in. Swinging strike by Toby. Beautiful day for baseball here on the 23rd of July. Clear skies, 84 degrees, winds out of the west by southwest at 7 miles an hour as the 1-1 finds the outside corner. A curveball by Bates. It's now 1-2. One, two up in the zone. Toby lays off. Absolutely beautiful ballpark here at the Urban Youth Academy. Well maintained. These young men get an absolute amazing opportunity to learn from the best. Ken Landreau, ex-Major League Baseball player, the head coach on the Barons side, as the 2-2 goes down in the dirt, runs the count full on Toby.
Yeah, this has certainly been my favorite field to come to, besides Biola University, of course.
The payoff pitch from Bates. Outside, he walked him. So the Barons sit on the third base side of this beautiful diamond. Catch on the first base side. Dimensions here at the Youth Academy, 327 to left, 401 to center, 325 down the right field line. 10-foot outfield wall borders the entire warning track here. Big Jackie Robinson, 42 in center. As Toby Johnson takes his lead, in steps Shade Wickham, 292. He's homered in 2 of his last 3 games as he takes a first pitch ball by Bates. Bates stands at 6'3". He's going into his junior season at USC, but just misses the outside corner on Shea. Count moves to 2-0. Got to see a large sample size of Solomon's game this year. Started through some innings in the All-Star game. He's played a lot of first base for the Barons. He still has a ball in orbit that he deposited over the left field wall at Biola, and that shot to the third baseman Rubio. Flips over to second, relay to first, in time. A little 5-4-3 double play, 2 for the price of 1. Ends the top of the first for the catch. We go to the middle half of 1 here in Compton. Stick with us, no score. You're watching the home of SoCal Catch Baseball, StretchInternet.com. 6-7-8 due up for the Riptide as a hot shot to third base. Can't be fielded by Dane Tuppelin on the first pitch of the bottom of the 9th. Leadoff runner aboard for the Orange County Riptide. He represents the tying run. If the Riptide are going to tie this game up at 4, they are going to have to get to Jared Noonan.
He was able to close down yesterday's game against the Oaks properly when they had a 1-run lead. We'll see what he can do here.
So in steps Tate Shaw. Shaw's 1 for 3 today. Singled and scored a run in the second. Takes the first pitch. Excuse me, he called time before the pitch was thrown, so no throw. In the dirt, 1-0.
Well, there you go. There's the one ball. Looked like a ball I had already marked down in my scorebook, but they're going to say called time. Now delivers that ball again, and 1-0's the count.
Might as well make it even. Noonan comes to the set. It's going to step off. Didn't like the way that he came to a rest on that one. Go ahead run at the dish, and Tate Shaw. This is outside with that one as well, so 2-0.
Now, Chris, what I'm really interested to see is obviously you are very confident in the bottom half of your order today. They're responsible for 3 base runners, 2 hits, an RBI, and a run scored. But I'm interested to see how.
Skied into left. Coming down on it is Joey Smart. He will secure it. Continue, 1 away.
But I'm interested to see how aggressive the base running is going to be here.
So with 1 away, Beck out of Texas has the ability to get on second and third by himself with no help. We'll see if he does. Takes a medium-sized lead off first. Noonan comes to the set. Cooper Ewell at the dish, who's over 2. Swings on that one and fouls it down the right field line and gets to the grassy knoll area that lines the first base line all the way down about midway into the outfield with some stands, some fans with an umbrella that's threatening to launch into the parking lot with the wind blowing.
Well, there was Beck that talked about how aggressive the base running might be this inning, and Beck trying to go down to second base on that, as it looks like, because there's still a game going on at that other field behind us as the ball just launched onto this field.
California Pony League Championships going on behind us. The ball squirts onto the diamond. So 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Riptide. Riptide batting here in the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 1, scores 4-3 as Noonan will check on Beck at first. He's back standing. Cooper Ewell. It's the bottom of the order here for Noonan to work with. Definitely want to take advantage as that one seemed to have dipped little bit outside, but up with the right hand is Chris Cadeau. Good call for Healdsburg. Tough call for OC. Counts 0-2. Swung on and lifted to center. Coming down on it is Nagata. So after giving up the leadoff single, Nagata secures the second out of the inning. And it's up to Paul Gomez.
Dean Miller.
Dean Miller is going to pitch hit for Gomez. Product of UCR is Dean Miller, 6'2", 235 pounds.
From Riverside, California, playing at UC Riverside. Can't get much better than that for your family.
That's right. Doesn't want the first one. Chris Cadeau says it's good though. 0-1. Goes to the same exact spot, does Noonan with that breaking ball. Falls in. 0-2, second straight batter. Dean Miller, 281 in the regular season. Watches that one go by 1-2. Dean Miller has smacked 2 homers as well. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here as OC's down to their last strike. If Noonan can secure this next out, the Healdsburg Prune Packers will move into a winner-take-all Game 7. The 2-2 swung on and lined down the right field line. Foul.
And just a few feet foul there. If that had dropped in fair territory, that would have been an easy tie ball game. Miller fighting to stay alive, not only in this at-bat, but to keep his team in this fight without having to head to a winner-take-all and all decisive Game 7.
So we'll reset. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. Healdsburg Prune Packers earns himself a trip to Game 7. It's going to be a winner-take-all matchup between the Orange County Riptide and themselves. The winner will go home, the 2017 California Colligate League champions. Stick with us. 2 p.m. is the start time. Final score here, 4-3. We're going to wrap this one up and prep for the next one. Everyone stick with us. It's going to be a good one. My partner is Josh Schaefer. I'm Chris Cadeau. You're watching the home of the 2017 California Colligate League playoffs. StretchInternet.com.